Hi Taurus, thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm Patty Boyle at the Healing Room, and this is April's forecast for the sign of Taurus, so Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, or Taurus Rising. I apologize for the late forecast. It's just been a whirlwind this month, but I will do the best I can to at least give you guys the energy that will be surrounding you this month. These are general readings, and my suggestion is that you look at your rising sign and also your moon sign to get a more comprehensive view of what the month will be like for you. Um, in addition, if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can just email me at thehealingroomcrystals@gmail.com, and I can either send you a personal video like this one, or I can just answer your questions through email. Okay, I've already pulled the cards. And oh, one more thing. I do not believe in coincidence. I only believe in synchronicity. So if you're here watching this, that means you were guided here. And you will at least get one nugget of information that either will keep you on path, put you on path, or you'll have an aha um, that wakes you up to something. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at our reading for April 2017. Okay. All right, so I've already pulled the cards. Now this deck is the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot card deck, which is really pretty. And, the images, a lot of them aren't as dastardly as the ones in the regular tarot, although I love, the Rider-Waite deck, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to change it up this month. So I've already done 3 different categories: love, money, and health. And let's look at love first. Now, since these are general readings, I'm going to give you a take on those who are in a relationship and those who are not, and give you an idea looking at the cards from 2 different angles. So if you are currently in a relationship, there may be you guys may have hit an impasse where you're kind of like, this is just, it's too hard. Like you may not be going in the same direction. You guys may have kind of grown apart, and that's fine. The undercurrent is the King of Air, which is the same as the King of Swords. So be careful about what you say. In other words, look at the heart of the other person. Don't be all in your head, okay? I feel like this is a relationship that can very easily be preserved. All you have to do is kind of drop into your heart space and speak from your heart, and also ask the other person how their heart feels, instead of kind of like the I'm right, you're wrong. It's more important to be kind than to be right, and it's very easy to forget that when you're in the throes of something that you consider to be a huge injustice. So in addition to that, just understand, and this actually, the card says, Doreen's cards actually have blurbs on the bottom of each of them. And for the 9 of Fire, which is again the 9 of Wands and the Rider-Waite, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. I just feel like this is a hiccup within your relationship, but it is time for reevaluation. You're very strong, and this is nothing compared to other battles that you guys have superseded in the relationship. And it's really, like I said, it's just a hiccup. It's just a really small hurdle. But if you feel like it's too hard for you to do for yourself, go to a counselor. That way you can kind of, sometimes when there's a lot of water under the bridge and there's been a lot of things that have happened that there feels like there's been a lot of injustice, it's really hard to feel compassion. Even when you love somebody, it's just hard to feel compassion for them because you're only seeing life through your eyes and through your heart. So if you feel like you really want this relationship to work, what works wonderful is to go to a third party, somebody a mediator, whether it's a counselor, whether it's a good friend, whether it's, a lot of times churches will have people who can sit down with you and just give you techniques or ideas, or how to how to kind of, put yourself in the other person's shoes. Okay. Now, for those of you who are not in a relationship, um, I feel as if it's because of the fact that you've had battles in the past and you're actually having a really hard time trusting at this point. But somebody is on deck for you, and it is somebody who most probably is an air sign. So that could be somebody who's a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or it could be an individual who just has that energy, which is usually somebody who is really, mentally so so unbelievably intelligent, really quick-witted, cuts to the heart of the matter, um, and gets things done. Okay. So the advice here is don't like put your guard down. You don't really need to fight. Okay. And understand that um, all you're really fighting, all you really need to fight is your lack of confidence because of past relationships where trust was lost. Because I feel like this new relationship here is something that's divinely guided, and I do feel like there is somebody, male or female, that's an air sign waiting for you, and I feel like you would do well with them because you know I'm getting the sense of those that are viewing the video, and this isn't going to be for everybody, but I feel like there's a population of those viewing who have had rough runs in the past and who do have a hard time trusting, but are so rich with experience and bring so much to the table that this relationship is going to work out wonderfully. And you have so much to give. All right. So open yourself up again because I feel like this one is a winner. Okay. And also, this is the jumper, the Emperor. Now, the jumper card means that that's when, my helpers push a card out because they're trying to make me understand this is what they're trying to tell us. The Emperor, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So what's going on here is this. If you are somebody who's in a relationship, it's almost like you have to look at it more methodically and say, okay, is this person going the same path I am? Are they do they want the same things anymore? Okay. And then you make your decision. Or if you're somebody who says, you know what, I know we're on the same path, but I certainly can't get out of my head. We've had so many arguments and, he's hurt my feelings or she's hurt my feelings so much that I've lost my compassion for them, but deep down I really still love them. Then I would say, then make a game plan of going to somebody who can counsel you guys, somebody who is a third party, somebody who is, has no objective, is very objective, okay? If you're somebody who is not in a relationship, the Emperor is basically saying, you know what, get a game plan. Go online, sign up for those places like harmony.com or whatever, or, OK Cupid, or I don't know, a lot of fish or whatever the heck they're called, or match.com, or make a concerted effort to talk to your friends and say, listen, do you know anybody that you think might get along with me because I'm ready to go on dates again? Or you basically say, you know what, I'm going to muster up the courage. There's somebody that I see when, let's see, I'm a part of a club and I see this person every week and I really do like them, but I kind of, I've kind of been wussing out because of past stuff, and I just always feel like the shoe's going to drop. It's not going to work out, but that's actually not true. Make a game plan, methodically follow it like it's a business plan almost, and watch what comes. I feel like the universe wants you to like just, and Taurus, you're really good at it because you're earth signs and you're like, you're organized. That's how you do it. You like to get your hands dirty. You like to get in the muck. So write it down on a piece of paper, hold the pen, write on the piece of paper. These are the things that I'm going to do. Also, I feel like what will really help you, and I just got this hit, is writing down a list of qualities. This is for people who are not in a relationship. Writing down a list of qualities that you really want in a mate. All right. And then stash it in your drawer. But really think about it. Because I feel like that is absolutely positively part of that also. Okay. Next up, we have your money slash work sector, okay? And what I have here is the Three of Earth and the Eight of Fire. So looks really good. Three of Earth basically means can't do it without you cards. So whether you're at work, in other words, whatever job you're doing right now, you're a star. Um, and even if you don't hear it all the time, believe me, behind your back, they think, oh my God, I don't know what we do without him or her. Okay. And I feel like what's going to happen is you're about to get uh, a windfall or an increase, or somebody's going to say, you know what, do you want to work for me for a little while? Like, I have the second job and the pay's really good, and something's about to fall in your lap that is all about money. Three of Earth, absolutely. And if I read what she has on the cards, Doreen Virtue writes, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. Really? Perfect. Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over, many things happening at once. So these cards, from when I was taught, from my teacher, my tarot teacher, Eight of Fire, which is the same card as the Eight of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, is called everything that you've been wishing for is about to happen. Three of Earth, the nickname for that card is the group can't do it without you. So it's actually a beautiful combination here. So just trust that you finally have been recognized. I feel like sometimes you just keep plugging away and you're on that treadmill of get the work done, get paid, pay the rent, pay the bills, make sure the lights don't get turned off. But let me tell you something. This month is changing the game plan. All right? The script has been flipped, and now things are going to actually start coming to you magnetically. You've earned it. So relish it and appreciate it and know you deserve it. And like I said, I've said this in previous videos, one of the best things to do is several times, a mantra or an affirmation that you can do all the time is, I am enough, I am enough. That would help you in the sector of love. It also will help you in accepting accolades, accepting a promotion, accepting a second job, accepting maybe being thrust into a position that you've never done before, but you obviously have the skill and talent to do it. But I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. Again, I got her name wrong last time, but I believe her name is Marissa Peers, Peers. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but she teaches that. She is like a psychologist from England who teaches simply the mantra, I am enough, sinks into the subconscious, and then literally becomes your being. And your subconscious literally jets the energy out into the universe, and the universe adheres to whatever the subconscious jets out to it, and your reality actually changes according to what your subconscious believes. And saying mantras or affirmations over and over again overlays old subconscious baggage and can create a wonderful future for you. All right, so start doing that. The last area is the health sector. Again, wonderful. Three of Water, a celebration, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. I feel like what's happened here is you figured out what to do with your health. I feel like you've gone back and forth. This worked, this didn't work, this worked, maybe in the past it worked, but it doesn't work anymore. We're going through an ascension period on Earth, and there's been lots of changes. And our bodies are changing too. Maybe you need more protein than you used to. Maybe you need more fat in your diet than you used to. But follow the hits. It feels like you've already discovered what your particular body needs. For those who are viewing this video, again, this is synchronicity. If you're viewing this video, I'll tell you what. I feel like if you haven't already, you're on the brink of really discovering, you know what? My body works well when I blank. Eat lots of protein, or eat lots of grains, or have a comment, or don't eat at night, or when I balance my body through the zone diet, whatever. Everybody's body's different, okay? With the Knight of Earth, this is literally, trust that you have discovered it, okay? The Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles, somebody who has all the knowledge, okay? You have all the knowledge you need. It's just that sometimes you doubt yourself, you know, and you know, you'll get a little ache, a little pain. You'll be like, oh gosh, maybe I didn't figure out what I should do. Maybe I'm wrong. No, no, you're right. And these little kind of health hiccups, maybe you had a stiff neck when you woke up, or you know what? It'll be worked out in no time. Keep doing what you've discovered this month. What did you discover about your health? What do you need to do? You need to exercise more? Did you read a book and you said, ha, that's what I haven't been doing? Maybe I've been drinking ice cold water, and for me, my body like literally shuts down when I drink ice cold water. Everybody's body's different. I've worked, my first, for many years actually, I have worked in health food, and I'm an herbalist, and I managed many GNCs and a lot of mom and pop health food stores, and people have to start believing in their inner life, their inner, source within them, because source is always giving you hints about what your body needs. And you guys have found it. Do you understand this? Like, please know that. And I guarantee you're starting to feel better. Okay? These little aches and pains, they're going to start going away the longer you're staying on this regimen that you've discovered for yourself, either through a television show, a YouTube video. You may have had an aha moment. You may have had a dream and figured it out. You may have said, oh my God, when I was 16, I ate like this and I felt so much better. Or when I was like 25, I did cardio instead of weights and I feel better. Do you know what I mean? Like, just trust your gut. It's right. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching my video this month. Again, I apologize for it being so late. Again, it looks like a wonderful month, and I'm hearing a lot about because this is our birthday month. Like, I'm a Taurus too, but I'm a Taurus in May. But there's some that are in April, and it looks like you guys are already uh, have reasons to celebrate in every category. So happy birthday to all, and I look forward to speaking to you again in May. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful April.